Hey everyone, it's Connor and
Michael. We're from Bullion Now.
We are.
But we're not doing a Bullion Now one. This is for Little Coin Shop. So we've done a few of these lately, haven't we, mate?
You are stealing their stock often. I think they're going to get a little bit upset with us.
Just a little bit, but you know, hey, whatever. It's a bit rude, really, isn't it?
yeah. They're going to be in the comments, hey, give us our stuff back.
The problem is that they keep getting in these really good stuff. And I really... If you're into the Wedge-tailed Eagle, you're going to love this one. And it's also one of my favourite times of the year. I don't know if you're allowed to admit to it, is Anzac Day. And it's not just because it's a public holiday, but it's what it represents in this country. And I think it's really good for us to remember. And Perth Mint do a release, and that release is in here for Anzac Day. And I really just want to highlight that as well. So... I couldn't resist this one when it came in and I found out exactly what was in there. So this is their Anzac Day release, and you'll get some B-roll on it. It's a $1 coin. It's not gold, it's not silver, it's copper nickel. It's a standard $1 coin, although it's a larger one because Perth Mint doesn't produce the standard size dollar coins that go in the vending machines and that sort of stuff. They produce the commemorative ones, which are slightly larger. But it's more what this, I think it's an incredible picture. They always have a bit of a story behind the design. So this one is the Australian troops climbing a mountainous jungle track. Coin's artistry includes a symbolic flaming torch as well as the inscriptions 25th of April, lest we forget. So this one's in recognition of the 80th anniversary of the Kokoda Trail, which is a very important part of our Australian military history and a part that we can be very proud of, although it was an amazing time. But you know where I'm going with that. And it's really important that we commemorate it. And the Perth Mint do an incredible job with their Anzac coins every year. And we really do need to highlight them and support them. And if you're into giving presents, it's not a bad way to do it and stimulate that memory and support of our military personnel.
Speaking of memory, I personally recall all through school, this was we were educated about this sort of stuff. So seeing the Anzac coins is actually a bit nostalgic, even for me. So it's nice to see that is memorialised.
And it is, and a lot of people go and do the Kokoda Trail even today. I know there was some kids went from my kids' school went over and did the Kokoda Trail recently. It's really good stuff. Obviously, coronavirus has stopped a bit of those Kokoda Trail trips, but it's good to see them starting up and talking about again. So, an excellent one to get hold of. They're only $14.95, so I think they're a great thing to grab hold of just for what they are.
What else have we got in the box today, Michael?
Well, you may ask. We've got a couple of little rippers in this box. This is the other one that I really couldn't resist this box just because of what was in here. So the other two things, we'll go through one at a time. One is the ultra high relief 1 ounce silver Wedge-tailed Eagle.
So ultra high relief. Could you just educate me for a minute? Why is it ultra high relief?
It means the stamp is done more deeply. So you'll probably see on the B-roll, if you look really close, that so the high relief ones, the coin is usually thicker, and they actually concave into the coin itself, and then the stamp brings the design out a little bit, so it looks a little bit three-dimensional. The ultra high relief, they actually really bring it out. It's not just a standard, patterning out of the concave. It's a huge chunk comes out of the bird, and you'll see it in the B-roll as it goes around. And it's a beautiful presentation. It really makes the bird stand out in there and really gives it that three-dimensional look. So absolutely one worth looking at if you're into this sort of stuff. And obviously it's been produced by John McCanty, who, as we've said before, was one of the designers, the chief designer for the American Mint, the US Mint, or chief engraver, I think it was his actual title of the US Mint. And has produced, every year he produces something for the Perth Mint in this Wedge-tailed Eagle line, and again he's done a great job with the 1 ounce. But the one that really gets me going is the other one that's in here, which is actually the ultra high relief 5 ounce. So the 1 ounce looks great. The 5 ounce, it's just got that slightly bigger design to it, bigger planchet. So it actually gives the medium, the 5 ounce coin, it gives it enough space to actually really draw out the picture of it. Now these are very limited productions, so the 1 ounce they only make 5,000 of, and the 5 ounce they only make 1,000 of. And I mean, start with the thickness of the coin on the side. They are just as chunky as. They just look fantastic.
It's like a hockey puck almost.
It's very hockey puckish. And then you've actually got the design itself. And like I said, because it's got that larger size coin face, so you can see the difference in size just there. Because it's got that larger size, it can really bring the detail out of the Wedge-tailed Eagle. So I think this is one of my favourite size coins in the ultra high relief. I think once they start going to the much bigger size, I think it looks impressive, but I prefer the 5 ounce. It's small enough to look like a nice size coin, but it's large enough to get that size into the face of the coin. So
I feel like the 5 ounce, this might be right on the precipice of going from a coin, and if it gets any larger, it becomes more a disc.
Yeah, that's probably a fair comment. Yeah. So, and funnily enough, I actually like the way that the capsule doesn't quite fit. So you can see, I don't know if you can see in my hand there, but you can see it doesn't quite meet. There's a bit of a gap in there. And it's because the coin just pushes it out just that little bit. So it just, I guess, in some ways emphasises the chunkiness of the coin. Now, it's only concave on one side. The other side, with the obverse side with the queen on it, is still flat. But it's the front fascia there, the obverse, that they concave.
Beautiful. That's a gorgeous coin. You really can see the ultra high relief
on
in
the
that.
5. You can, yeah. So limited to 1,000 of them, and again, grab them while you can. They're available on littlecoinshop.com.au. They'll have them there, and then the 1 ounce as well as the Anzac coin. And like I said, the Anzac coin's just a bit of a personal favourite for me. So that's pretty much it. I'm glad I got a chance to steal this stuff from Little Coin Shop.
Hopefully we'll get away with sneaking it back to them.
Yeah, they won't notice it. Surely they won't notice it.
No, it's not like we post a video on YouTube or anything like that. No.
That's right.
All right. Thank you so much, Michael, for taking us through that.
No worries at all.
That's all from me.
And from me too.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.